Hi guys, I came in for a quick live. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Just waiting for people to come into the room. Okay. So I just wanted to come and do a quick update. I hope you guys can hear me fine. Um, oh, thank you so much. Hi y'all. How y'all doing? I want to give y'all a quick update. So I can't be here long because I'm working. It's good to see y'all. Okay, so I want to give y'all a quick update of what's going on. I did do a pre-recorded video, but I didn't have time to edit it. So I just said, let me just come on live and give you guys a quick update on what's going on with me. So I told y'all I had got a new doctor with a pharmacist and a exercise physiologist, and they were great. And y'all, they did the dang thing. So I went through 3 different denials. They worked so hard on getting me approved. So I got approved. I'm just gonna tell y'all, I got approved for my Manjaro. So I'm gonna be starting that today. So I'm gonna record that and everything like that. So I haven't taken it yet, but I got approved. I love them. Oh my God, I love them. I was nervous because I thought that I was going to get denied. I even reached out to her and said, "Hey, can you just try for Zepbound because I got I just got denied just based off of not having hypertension and diabetes." So she said, "Oh, I'm going to put it back in. Don't worry." So she put it back in and she got it approved. I got it approved 2 days ago. So I'm super, super happy. And man, I've been stressed out, you guys. I've been gaining weight, and the end of the year is always super, super stressful for me because that's when my job when I'm working, it picks up and I'm super busy. But man, I've been going through it mentally because I've gained weight and I still work out, but I've just been eating more. So it's been hard for me to maintain my weight and work out because I'm eating so much. So, yeah. So that's what's been happening. But man, I just want to, before I read the comments, I just want to tell y'all I met with them on the 25th. So I went to the pharmacist. I told her everything that I was going through. I told her that I been off of my meds for, at that point it was about 7 weeks, 8 weeks. Man, I think it was probably about almost 8 weeks at that point. So she said just what the first physician told me, and she told me that I was gonna have to start over, which I'm okay with that. And then she just went through the whole thing. I met with her for like 30 minutes, and then I met with the exercise physiologist. And when I tell you guys, this lady is so jacked up, like in a good way. Like she's muscle bound. She's where I want to be as far as physically. She looks great. So I'm super excited to work with her. And I'm going to see her on the 9th. And then I pretty much through that conversation with the exercise physiologist, she told me that, you know, I will be doing a full body, I think, analysis they're going to do. So that's on Monday. So I'm going to meet with her on Monday. So she's going to do a full body analysis to see like what my body mass index is and where I should be as far as muscle and how I need to maintain the muscle, things like that. So super excited about that. And then after that, I met with the dietitian. So she was telling me everything that I need to eat to, stay healthy and, and continue to lose the weight. So now next week, I'm going to meet with them again. And this time I'm just going to meet with the exercise physiologist and the dietitian. So, and at that point, I'm already going to be on my meds. So I'm already going to be good. So let me read these comments real quick because I can't be here long. Let me see here. Hey, y'all. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Hey, Grace. Good to see you. Hey, JC. My girl Michelle is here. This is amazing news. I'm so happy, you guys. You just don't know. It says, and that's it. Majaro Insurance is kind of best news. Your advocate and you advocated in one. I know. It took some time for me to, bite the bullet and move on from my previous doctor, but it was something that I needed to do. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. I hate when I get the dry mouth. Sorry. But yep, that's something I needed to do. I probably would have had a better outcome if I moved on sooner, but better late than never. I'm not sure what I'm more excited about, the MJ coverage or your supportive medical team. I'm telling you, both for me. It's been both for me. I'm telling you. Are you starting at 2? Yep, I'm starting off at 2.5. So I'm probably going to go up. But what the pharmacist did say is, she said, I'm not going to keep trading you up if I don't have to. So if you're at a good dosage and you're losing weight, I'm going to keep you there. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So you still look amazing. You got this. Thank you too so much. You do too. You do too. I agree. If I didn't say anything, I would have thought she gained. The camera is looking. Thank you. I can see it. I can see it in my face. And plus, I've been eating so much, y'all. Like, I've been eating so much. I cooked Thanksgiving dinner, and I just kept on eating. Usually, I'll be like, I'm done, but I just kept on eating. So over 7 weeks, how much were you able to keep off? I know I gained like 8 pounds. I don't know how much I was able to keep off, but I know, I gained like, 8 to 9 pounds within that. I think it's about 8 or 9 weeks. It's about 8 or 9 weeks. So I gained about 9 pounds within those weeks. And that's with me working out, you guys. That's with me working out. It's just that I couldn't outwork the food I was eating. I wasn't working out enough to kind of offset all of those calories I was bringing in. And I know that I have a sugar addiction now. So I never really ate sweets like that. But as soon as I got off of my GLP-1, I just started having like, some, cravings for sweets, like no other. Like, I've been really, really just wanting cookies, ice cream, pies, all of that stuff. So let me see what she said. 9 pounds in 2 months. That's not bad, Shy, because that's probably some inflammation that gives some hope for those that want to get off the treatment. Yeah. I was saying, if you do get off of the treatment of a GLP-1, just plan your meals out, because I think for me, when I got off of it, I wasn't planning my meals out like I was before, and I was just eating things out of convenience. So I would see, like, some of the kids' candy from Halloween. I would just tag that. I would see, like ice cream, and my daughter had a fundraiser at her school, and we bought cookies. My brother bought some cookies, and my brother lives in a different state, and he was like, "Just keep them. You don't have to ship them here. Just keep that." I'm like, "Okay." So we were baking cookies every day, and I was eating most of them. Like, I wasn't even really sharing with the kids like that. I was eating most of the food. But yeah, I'm just glad to be back on, you guys. I really am because, I understand that I do need to be on this. And the other part of it is, I did talk to the pharmacist, and she told me, I can be on it for maintenance once I hit the goal weight that I need to get to. So I'm thinking that this is going to be like a lifestyle for me, just being on it for maintenance because since I've been off, I've just reverted back to my old ways. I would go and eat anything in sight. Like when I was on Zepbound, when I went to like Chick-fil-A and stuff, the food was really nasty. I couldn't, I could taste the impurities in the food. Now, I just went to Chick-fil-A and it was so good. Like I didn't taste no impurities or nothing. So it's crazy. It's crazy. So here I am. I do want to point out I'm going to be going back to my regular schedule. I'm hoping that I can go back to my regular schedule and I can be posting a lot more. It's just the end of the year annual enrollment. I get super busy and this whole thing with the insurance thing has been really stressful for me. Like you guys look at my eyes. I've barely been getting sleep and I don't got time to put no makeup on. So I've been stressed out. And with this insurance stuff and this doctor stuff, that just, didn't help either. So yeah. Oh, and please hit the like button. Help me out. Help me out. Nerd Incubator. Hi. I haven't seen you here before, but thank you so much for joining. And Comedy says hi. Okay, and it says, oh, thank you so much. As an insurance broker, what companies do you recommend for GLP-1 coverage? Ooh, I'm gonna be honest. This is what's been happening. So for individuals that have, that are on Ozempic, if you have Medicare, this is just what I found out in my area. I'm in Ohio. I'm licensed in Ohio, but I am licensed in other states. But I'm gonna tell you, this is what they've been doing. All of them. They're all in cahoots. So they have been changing the drug tier for Medicare individuals. So at one point it was a tier 2. So if you don't know how the tiers work as far as Medicare and insurance, so tier 1 is considered generics and preferred generics. Tier 2 can be preferred brand, preferred generic or brand. Tier 3, more of the brand name drugs. The brand name drugs are like Ozempic or Zepbound, things like that. They went from a tier 2 to a tier 3. And with those tier 3, they put it on a co-insurance basis. So for individuals with Medicare, you have to pay the deductible, and then you also have to pay the co-insurance. And the co-insurance can be 20% of the drug cost. So you're going to see that the cost of a GLP-1 will be a lot more than what it was, for 2025. So that's one thing that a lot of my clients has been, having issues with, is that their drug cost is going to go up. So if they're on a GLP-1. Now, this is the other thing that you could do. Well, you can't do that anymore because they just took it away. So I'm not going to say that. Let me keep my mouth shut. I was the same with open enrollment. Was stressed out. I had to change everything. Health vision. And yes, this open enrollment was probably the most stressful one for me. And I got 2 more days left. It's very stressful because there's a lot of things that they're taking away. And, there's a lot of the drug costs, they're going up for a lot of individuals. So here we are. I am going to start talking about this. I said this before. I'm going to start talking about more insurance things on my other channel. Let me see if I can link my other channel. I just haven't had any time to really post there. I haven't even had time to post here. So let me see here. Let me see. I wonder which obesity drug or medication are on a tier one, tier two before showing needs of tier three. Maybe I know Trulicity. I've been seeing a lot of things with Trulicity. I don't think that's changing. I don't think that. You know which one is changing is the Ozempic. Those ones are. That's just what I see. I seen that it went from a tier two to a tier three for 2026, and with the Medicare individuals, that is going to be you got to pay if you have a deductible on your Advantage plan or yours, you know, um, PDP plan or prescription drug plan. If you have a deductible on that, you'll have to meet your deductible and then you have to pay your percentage, the co-insurance. And I think it's like between 20 and 25%. So you'll see. I found a company that uses Express Scripts, so that helped a bit. But I also have to look at my type 1 diabetic supplies. Okay, if you are on Medicare, you might can get your supplies through your if you're on Medicare, you probably can get that free. I wonder automatic become tier one. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. So you know about the Trump RX. I just was doing some research on that. So this is what I found out with the Trump RX. So Ozempic, Zepbound, Manjaro, Wegovy, it's going to be a set price for individuals. And I think it was like $349 if you go through the Trump RX, and that's set to go in effect January. So you probably can pay that $349 if and you're not using your insurance. So you won't be using your insurance through this. You basically will be paying cash through the Trump RX. And then what I found out for individuals on Medicare is that if you, I think they said it's a $50 copay. I might have to pull it up really quick. Let me pull it up. We can read the Trump RX on the website. I've been telling some of my clients, like, look, this might be an option because one of my clients, we were looking at his drug costs for January. Again, you got to make that deductible, and then the co-insurance cost, it was like $600, and then the next month would be $200, and then moving forward, that's how much it was going to be. Let me see if I can add on this. Okay. Scared. Hold on. I'm going to download this article. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Every plan has a different formulary too. I'm under federal, and they are so specific, to plan and employer section. Oh, okay. It says, isn't Trump RX just like Good RX? Yeah, but from what I'm seeing, it says that it's giving you direct options for your prescriptions through the manufacturer. So it's basically cutting out the third party markup costs. That's what I heard. But I thought they did some type of deal with these manufacturers like Eli Lilly and Novo Nordisk. I thought they did some type of deal. But I'm still trying to figure out how I can pull this up. So please bear with me, you guys. I just gotta exit out some stuff on my screen. Leave site. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I don't exit out of this screen, but if I can do a screen share. Okay, can you guys see that? So this is what it says here. Okay. And I'm hoping that, you know, this is, it works out for people. But this is the part where I thought that it might be beneficial for individuals that are on Zepbound or some type of GLP-1. But if you see here, you see that part? I'm going back and forth through the screen because I can't seem to move it on my screen here. But on this part here, it says the prices of Ozempic and Wegovy will fall from $1,000 and $1,350 per month, respectively, to $350 when purchased through Trump RX. So that's about the same cost of like the compound pharmacies, or cheaper. You guys tell me, is that cheaper? Is a compound cheaper than that 350 per month? I know like my husband was paying like 299 or 300, so but it's compound. You would actually get brand through this one. So this is the other part that I seen here. Where's the Medicare part? Okay, so it says the Medicare prices of Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro, and Zepbound will be $245, less than half the price proposed by the Biden administration on such drugs. The state Medicaid program will also have access to these medications at these prices. These low prices will enable Medicare to cover Wegovy, Zepbound for patients with obesity and related comorbidities for the first time. And this is the part where I was like super interested in. It says Medicare beneficiaries will pay a copay of just $50 per month. Now, $50 a month for that's the population that I work with is Medicare individuals. So I think that would be great, because a lot of times they're already on a fixed income. So we're just, paying $50 a month for that drug is amazing. It says here, they also dropped the prices on their direct website, on the direct site. Okay, how much is it on the direct site? Because I've been trying to do some research on that too and see. That would be great. I thought the direct site was like $349, and I think it was through the needles. I thought it was, and not the pins. They used to have a program where for individuals that were on Medicare and they met a certain threshold as far as income, you could get it, sent to your doctor at no cost. But they just got rid of that program for Medicare individuals for Ozempic. So it was like the patient assistant or prescription assistant program. It says here. For Wegovy is a $199 for the lowest dose and then $349 for the remainder. So what about like Zepbound? Is it the same price? That's super cheap. That's so cheap. $199 for the first 2 months on their site. Oh, I'm gonna have to tell somebody about this. Yeah, let me know about Zepbound too, because that would be great if it's around the same price. You know what I think that they're trying to do? I think that they were trying to really compete with these compound pharmacies, because the compound pharmacies was doing the same thing at a, it was the same drug at, you know maybe a third of the cost. So they're trying to, you know stay competitive. Because when you think about it, $1,300 a month or $1,000 a month is crazy to pay for medication. It doesn't cost that much to manufacture Zepbound or Wegovy. I think that they were just price gouging us. Because when you go to places like overseas and like the UK, and it's like maybe $100. So are we paying for the world? Are we subsidizing everybody to outside of the U.S. to have cheaper medications? I don't know. I don't know. It just seems that way. Like we pay so much more than other countries. So, yep. So let's see what else is on this fact sheet. Let's see here. Okay, this is just other stuff here. So it says Eli Lilly will provide Trulicity, a commonly used diabetes medicine at $389 per month, a discount of $598 off of the list price. That's not bad. And it says it's also talking about like insulin, you know. So that's something that we really don't need, to know about. Let's see here. Zep was $299 for 2.5, and then $449 for everything after that. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Is it the same with Manjaro? I wonder. No. Yeah, I can't stay here long, y'all. But let me see. Nope, I was wrong. It's $399 for 5 milligrams. That's not bad. I mean, that's not bad at all compared to 1,000 or 1,300. Before my insurance kicked in, I think mine's was, let me see, I think it's 1,250 a month for mine. That's $1,200. That's what I meant. Make it $99 for two. Yes. Really, they really should just make this free. These insurance companies should be paying for this stuff. And I just think about this often. Like, if they will be willing to pay for like weight loss surgery, that can cost upwards of, $500,000 for that. I mean, why not pay for something? And you could put a copay on that. Maybe, you know, for me, I pay $12, but you could put a copay on like a GLP-1 to help someone slowly lose the weight, you know? And the GLP-1 is, I'm telling you, for me, I did have success with weight loss, but my success was mainly mental. Like, I had so much mental clarity. I was focused. I was like driven. Like, it was like the limitless drug. I'm gonna be honest. That's how I felt. I say make it 99 for the introductory dose and maintenance, and 199 for active treatment doses. I agree. I agree. Insurance is paying the bulk of the cost, and employers That's why you do mini drop it. It starts with the manufacturer. That's what I agree. I don't think it costs that much to manufacture this drug. I think that they're being greedy. That's just my opinion. Remember, health is not a right. Yep, that is so true. That is so true. And I sometimes I be thinking like, they what they should do morally, but they're not moral people or companies, they're soulless. And I don't know. I get so frustrated. I get so frustrated at this. So yeah. But that's pretty much what all that's going on. So I got to make a new, I guess, playlist for my Manjaro journey. So I had a playlist for my Zepbound journey and for my Wegovy journey. Now we're moving on to the Manjaro journey. And I'm super excited about this. Like, I'm super happy that it finally got approved. And I got approved for 7 months, I think. So when she put the prior authorization in, it was for 7 months. I think I have to double check, but I'm gonna be on it for another. Now let's see, change it, but I'm happy about this. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Sorry, I'm so thirsty, and I got a couple more minutes with you guys because I gotta go home and cook. But I want to say thank you guys so much for all the support. I'm gonna be back, and I'm gonna be more consistent with um, posting. I'm supposed to go on a little vacation for January. So it's going to be a winter vacation. It's a staycation, actually. My kids don't know this yet, but we planned them a little trip to Kalahari. So if you guys are ever in Ohio, check out Kalahari for your kiddos. It's so fun. Okay. I blame Jefferson for not putting it in the Declaration of Independence, people's annihilation of right of life, liberty, health, in pursuit of happiness. You are right. So right. So, um, again, so for this Christmas break, I'm gonna try to do some more lives. I'm going to definitely post some more hair content, and I've been going back and forth, you guys. Like, I got different social media platforms that I have, but I don't know which one I should do. Should I keep this channel as hair or weight loss? But I kind of like doing both. I've been seeing people say, like, you don't want to get the algorithm messed up with, what you're trying to do. But I just like to do what I want to do. I like to practice free will in everything that I do. So if I don't get the views, I don't know. But I have another YouTube channel. I need to link it, but I have another YouTube channel that I'm strictly going to talk about insurance on. And I promised myself moving forward for the new year, I'm going to, you know, kind of, post more on that channel. I haven't put any content on there yet. I have recorded, but I haven't put any content on that channel yet because I've just been so busy. So for this Christmas break, these next few weeks, I'm going to be recording content on that channel and this channel as well. And also, if you guys want to DM me and stuff like that, I am on Instagram and I am on TikTok. So follow me on my TikTok. I think my links are in my bio. So you guys can, if you guys want to talk, you can reach out to me there. So that's all I got. I got the cotton mouth. I've been talking too much and I'm hungry. So I will be back. I'll probably be dropping some content on my journey of Manjaro next Friday. So I'll see you guys then. Remember, be happy, be healthy. Bye. Oh, wait, let me see. That's true. You surprised Thanksgiving. I know, right? I know. It's so funny. And I was eating a lot too. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.